give my yes to you today. I choose.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, the 7th of April. I trust you had a great, awesome Easter weekend and you got a decent cup of coffee for Coffee with God this morning. You know what's so awesome about the Easter weekend is people get together and they experience the various sermons, the various programs that were run over Easter in different ways, because we all come from different statuses, different backgrounds, different cultures, different languages, different homes, different environments, but the cross brings us together. And I want to ask you, did you look around and see who was with you over this weekend? Who was with you at the Good Friday service as you sat at the cross and reflected on the death of Jesus Christ? Who was with you on Sunday morning, if it was a sunrise service or a Sunday service where you reflected on the resurrection, the standing and coming back to life of Jesus Christ? Who was with you? Did you look around? In John chapter 19, verses 26 and 27, when Jesus then saw his mother and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to his mother, "Woman, behold your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Behold your mother." From that hour, the disciple took her into his own household. Jesus' mother was being left without a man in her house to look after her, and the life of a widow was very difficult. And the beloved disciple John, the author of this book, he never names himself, he was standing there and he was very, very close. He was the closest to Jesus out of all the disciples. And he was obviously devastated at what was happening in front of him. And Jesus looked down and saw these different people, his mother and the disciple who really had a close relationship with him. And he gives them to one another, and he says, in the church, you'll become family. In the church, you'll find relationship and care for one another. And when I take new members in, I always say to them, you're not joining a church, you're aligning relationship with other people. You're looking around and you're saying, this group of people are the ones that I will allow to speak into my life, and I feel safe enough to speak into their lives. And as you stand up from this Easter weekend and move on into the rest of this year, don't move too quickly away from the cross. Think about those whom Jesus has brought together into your life into their lives, and reflect on the fellowship of the cross of Jesus Christ. Dink net bietjie aan wie die Here in jou lewe gebring het, en as jy wil weet wie dit is, dan kyk om jou, en miskien is dit nie mense wat dieselfde is as jy. Dalk gebruik hulle 'n ander taal, dalk kultureel is hulle anders, miskien oud, jonk, ryk, middelklas, arm. Die Here bring mense by mekaar en hy sê, gee vir mekaar om. Wees lief vir mekaar. En daarin sal mense sien dat julle deel is van my koninkryk. And Jesus came to establish kingdom here on earth, reflecting an eternal kingdom for us one day. So think about who was at the cross with you. And hear Jesus say, woman, behold your son. Behold your mother. And from that hour, the disciple took her into his own household. Maybe you need to think about taking the people in your church, in your congregation, and invest in them. Allow them to get into your heart, to come into your home, and be a part of what God is busy doing in the earth, on the earth, through us. Think about it. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Come and drink a cup of coffee. Let's talk about it some more. But the Lord bless you.
Today I choose.